Hello, sign language artists. Today we're going to paint the background of our picture. Hopefully you've traced all of your hands with Sharpie marker and erased the pencil lines. This is crucial to make sure that they look really good because you're not going to want to erase after you have painted. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to paint in a tie-dye effect in the background. You don't have to do this. You can mix any colors you want. You can use as many or as few as you like, and you can stick with warm colors, for example. You could do just cool colors. You could just do analogous kind of colors like yellow and yellowish green, yellowish orange, any combination that you like. I'm gonna go full circle right here, start to finish, and show you how we do that. So it's a lot of fun. All right, here we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna worry about mixing colors and paints on my watercolor tray. I'm just gonna go directly from here, but I do need to activate my paints. So I'm going to add plenty of water in my rainbow colors. Here we go, there's my red, my orange. You'll see that in your tray, the dominant primary and secondary colors are all in the same side. You see how they did that? That's so that if they have a tray of just one of these slices of ovals together, that's for like a tray of 10 colors. I'm sorry, 8 colors. And then if they want to add the tertiary, that means the third level of colors, they can add this other one across from it. But these are the basics. Your primaries and your secondaries right here, all in a row. That makes it easy. Okay, now here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna flip this a little bit so you can see. I'm gonna start right here, red, orange, yellow, then it's gonna go green, blue, violet. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna move this over so you guys can see this a little bit better. First thing you gotta do is gotta have clean water. You're going to put the clean water around your fingers like this. Be very careful. Try not to get it on the fingers at all. You don't want the paint bleeding into the hands if you can at all help it. And this is tough because you're going to be mixing colors while you're also painting around something. If you were just painting over these, that'd be a lot easier. But you're painting around them, so that makes it a little bit more challenging. And I am going to put water around the entire top half of my picture right now. So all the way corner to corner and the top half of the paper. And I know it's hard to see where you put water. You'll find out very soon, don't worry. All right, here we go. It's nice and wet. Add a little bit of the red water that's sitting on top of the oval. You don't need to scrub the paint itself. And as soon as you put some paint down, immediately hit it with some nice clean water, just so that it stays wet and you can control it, and spread it around. All right, can you see how that's starting to kind of move and bleed? You'll see more as I move more into camera view. But I'm trying to just stay on the outside of the fingers. I can feel there's not a lot of water up here, so I'm adding some more. It dries up fast. And it's not so much it dries up, it gets absorbed into your paper really quickly. And you don't need this to be really dark. So whatever color you're using, you don't need to go crazy. We don't want to use up all of our watercolors on one picture. I say that just as I put down way too much red. All right, spread it over. Come over here, red. See, I could just drag the color over from one place to another. Keep it nice and wet, and it'll blend real nicely into my next color, which is gonna be orange. So orange is gonna go on this top third, the second top third of my paper. Making sure I get a blend between the two of those. Add some more orange. Now my personal feelings on this orange is that it's just not orange enough. So what I like to do is after I get orange down on the paper right here, I like to add a tiny bit of red to it. Quickly add some water to blend them together. All right, let's go into the next color. So it's going to be yellow. By now, a lot of the water has kind of dried up over here, so I re-wet it. Yellow can be a weak color, so it's okay to put a little bit more on there. Just make sure you get a nice blend between that orange and that yellow. And I'm gonna drag some of the yellow down here, and it'll be completely fine because I'm gonna put green here. And since yellow is in green, it doesn't matter if, as I pull my color down, if it looks kind of yellowy, it'll be fine. I do want to avoid putting some of the orange down here because orange and green mixed together will turn out kind of brownish. So I'm just trying to get some clean water down here at the bottom. Now, while I'm down here, I'm gonna add some more clean water. I'm gonna prep my space for the blue and then the violet that's gonna come after it. Watercolor, you gotta work so fast with this because you can see it's setting over here, it's drying. It's okay if I have some red down in this area over here because that's gonna be violet and there's red in violet. All right, let's go with some green. Add some water, keep it moving. Work quickly, work carefully. There we go, nice blend in there. Remember, if your paper is wet enough, then if you have some paint just sitting there, it'll be okay if you let it sit for a minute and then you can come back to it and move it around. All right, let's throw some blue in. Mix it in with this green right here. Make sure I don't cover up too much of where I want my violet to be, but certainly spread my blue around to where it needs to go. Now this blue is under the orange. These are complementary colors. So in theory, if you mix them together, you get brown. So we'll see. If they do a little bit of mixing together, I might see that. Here we go, just add some water there. Make sure I get a nice blend. The water will do the work. Okay, and here's the last one. I'm gonna move this around so you can see this last corner right here. Here comes our violet. All right, I'm gonna blend it over here. Add water wherever you have these two colors coming into contact, and that will certainly help them blend together. Water is key. See, and even though I painted that red a while ago, it's still blending really nicely. Okay, and that's it. That is how you paint it to look tie-dye. All right, I hope you enjoyed that and have fun painting yours. I look forward to seeing it.